So what happens when you take a two-wheel drive truck on a four-wheel drive trail? Essentially, I'm gonna be picking a few trails around my local area, and I'm gonna do a few different trails coming up in the next few months. And I'm also gonna have co-hosts for each trail.
I think Pilot Rock's pretty simple for two-wheel drive, but there's also a lot of offshoots. We're just here to show what two-wheel drive trucks can really do.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Wait. Woo!
There you go. There you go. Hey.
See now, I have to take blame for this. I think I tried to cowboy that last section and just send it up.
Yeah. What do you think of Mr. Dime?
If you're skinnier though, you might be able to ride up on this side.
Yeah.
This guy's fine eating bush. Hit him up. You're probably wider than me because you have a long travel kit.
That's why I did
So
it.
I might be able to, as long as my back end doesn't slide in.
Yeah, you want to? Well, you're
I
gonna eat
feel like
bush.
such a quitter though.
Are you okay with eating bush though?
I mean, I guess. I prefer it trimmed, but.
What do they say? The wilderness must be explored.
I think, I don't know, I might have enough room if I back up. I think I could crawl up and like hug the ledge of each wall.
Yeah.
And then once it comes to this dip, then drop in on this side. I think
right.
trying to ride it up right now is the problem.
Yeah.
So get me like as even on both sides as I can to where I'm not going to slide in on either side.
All right.
We'll go from there. And if that doesn't work,
We'll give up and then
if that doesn't work, I'm eating bush.
eating bush. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Desert Dime might have to eat bush today.
Got a Ricky Bobby into my truck, dude. Can't even open my door.
Hey, if you ain't first, you're last, right?
Too long for this, dude.
All right.
All right.
Stop there and turn hard left. All right, bump it. Back up. Turn driver. Turn passenger, sorry. More. More.
More.
More. More. More.
All right, hold that.
All right, turn left.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold that. Keep going.
Right.
Hold that.
Turn right more. Right more.
Right. Come right up touch.
Yeah.
Right.
Good. Good, right there.
Okay, straight. Straight.
Yeah.
All right, hold that.
Right.
Right, yeah, come right. Yep.
Easy.
All right, straight.
No. Stop.
Well, back up a touch. Okay, right.
Back up more. More. All right, hard right. All right, go. Slow. Slow. All right, left. Right, go. Bump it. To the right a little bit.
All right, go for it. Is this where the cutout is on my passenger?
Yeah, so right now.
You're gonna stay on the passenger ledge.
Yeah, you're gonna drop down. And then you're gonna hit that little divot right there.
All right, make sure the passenger doesn't slide in.
It's probably going to, but just go slow.
Yeah, hold that. Keep going. Coming off the back.
We could try traction board.
Am I like all the way drooped out in the back though?
No.
I mean on this side. As long as I'm lined up and not sliding in on the passenger side, I'll just run it.
Yeah. All right. It should be good. Hold it. Put the traction board. We might be able to do it with the traction board because you're almost there.
Did I mess up my alignment already, dude?
You might.
I just got it aligned. Yeah, go there.
Oh. Hold on.
I think it's gotta bump it again.
Go right a little bit. Here, I'll just hook up to you and then we'll just pull you.
Alright.
Yeah, you're making a big ass fucking divot.
See, dude, I told you guys need 4-wheel drive to go on this trail. Who said you could do it in 2? I'm just stubborn. I'm stubborn. I wanted to make it work, but I'm losing traction in the rear. I just keep spinning. Hey, you can't blame me for trying, man. Can't blame me for trying. All right, all she needed was just a little tug up from the boy. We're up it now. It was literally just bumping that one widespread section was the problem. Like, I'd get in, I'd have the front tire up, tire there, but you could see right here where I was just digging and spinning. Now we got to take a different approach for him because he thinks his track width is a little skinnier, so this would be an even bigger problem, especially because I've rutted out so much of it. So he's gonna try to just hug the right side and make his way up, eat a little bit of bush, try not to slide in on the back end, and I think we'll be good.
Yeah.
You think this is like the sketchiest part of the trail, or do you think we're gonna hit another one?
I have no idea. I heard it got fucked up, and it definitely did from all the rain this year. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, but we're putting the 2-wheel drive to the test today.
As long as we don't break anything, I'm fine.
Yeah.
As long as we don't break and we don't get like permanently stuck. Oh, he's golden. Hold on, stop right there. Let me get out of the way.
Yeah, let me scoot up.
Yeah, no, you're good. All right, boys. If you're ever coming up Pilot Rock and you come to the section and wonder who fucked this up, it was me.
It was us.
It was me. Back on the move, boys. All right, we're at another section here, and I'm just not wide enough for this stuff, dude. Like, we keep hitting ruts that are so wide that I can't straddle both sides, and they're so deep in the middle that if you go in, your whole truck just leans against the side of the hill. You can kind of see him doing it right now. He's getting rowdy with it. You see that little 3-wheel action he did? All right, so we've come up to one of the first offshoots that he says we can do, our trucks can do, 2-wheel drive can do. So on the left lane, it's just a straight, simple hill all the way up, as long as you're fine whacking that tree on the way up. If you go on the right lane, you gotta straddle some. You know, it's rutted out down the middle, but you can still make it. It's not too wide. So I don't know which one he's gonna go for, but he's going for this one. All right, well, if the boys did it, I gotta do it now. I mean, I already scratched the shit out of that side coming up the other trail, so might as well go for it. All right, so we came up to another spot that we thought we might not be able to hit. It is just a super steep hill climb with, I'll show you. So it's a super steep hill climb with a rut all the way up the middle. See the boys up there at the top? Yeah, we didn't think we were gonna make it, but both of them made it, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it.
All right, here's the bump. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. There you go. To the right a little bit. Stay to the left, stay to the left. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Ah, you're clear.
All right, I'm trying to record as much as I can for you guys, but it is just so damn hot today. Like, I think it was looking to get into the triple digits at the high. It's so hot that both the GoPros keep shutting down because they're overheating, and my camera I'm holding right now, like the body, the lens, everything is like burning hot to the touch, and it's inside an air-conditioned vehicle. So the cameras might struggle. It might not stay cool enough temperatures for the cameras to work.
This next part's gonna be kind of sketchy, but just a lot of flex. So let me get down and then I'll spot you guys.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to record as much as I can for you guys, but again, the cameras aren't liking the heat, so we'll see if they allow me to record. But apparently we've got a sketchy section going on right now, so that's my cue to hop out and go watch. I mean, it's not bad. Again, the problem's just, are we wide enough to straddle these ruts right here? If we can straddle it, we're totally fine. The flex isn't the problem. It's like sliding into a ditch and then not being able to get out. So I think we have the width to do it. I think he's got to stay up on that ridge on driver. Like, oh! I told you he's got to go more driver.
No, he's going too fast. All right, there you go.
Wait.
Stop. Just turn your wheel straight.
Yeah, I was like, he's putting way too much tension on all the joints.
Turn to your right, turn to your right.
I can't turn it.
Try and back up. All right, there you go.
Cut.
Okay, go straight. Stop.
Driver, if you can, climb it up that wall right there.
Hold on, I don't want to be in the way.
Come up this ledge?
Yeah. Easy, slow. Turn to your right a little bit. Just try and stay straight. Okay, stop. Go straight. Just
Right here?
yeah. Slow. Slow. You got the shit to change it or no? All right, just get it down.
Yeah, I think he debeated his driver tire. When he went in that ridge, the tire went really, really sideways and was dragging along a wall, so I think he just debeated it and took it off. It's leaking air. Luckily, he has a spare. We'll change real quick. We'll be good.
Yeah, just go nice and slow. Nice and slow. As slow as you can. Keep the brakes on. All right. Turn to your right just a little bit. Oh, a little more. Okay. Bump up. Keep it going. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, keep going. Yep. Simple. Nice and easy. Stay to your right just a little bit. All right, take the right side. Take the right side. It's a lot easier.
Like all the way up right, like around that bush?
Yeah, right here. This little area.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to go down.
All right, so we think he just has a rock between his tire and his wheel. It was leaking more coming down the hill, but now, I mean, he was rolling and it sounds like it's only doing a little spurt, like whenever he rolls over that one spot. So he said he wants to try to limp it out like that. And then we'll either just keep adding air to it or we'll just swap the tire completely once we get to the pavement. All right, so we have got to sort of like a halfway point. Halfway down the trail, they have a road that you can just take down right back to the highway instead of going all the way to Lake Arrowhead or the backside of Lake Arrowhead. And given that his tire's losing air, we've gone through some sketchy shit already and it's taking a lot longer than we thought. We're gonna go ahead and take the chute off here, hit the highway and call it a day on this. But I think we got some good enough content. I think you guys hopefully got a good kick out of us leaning completely sideways, three-wheeling, getting stuck and all that, and putting ourselves in some sketchy situations. We'll go ahead and do a little recap once we get down to the highway, but just wanted to fill you guys in. Right out's pretty nice, just all downhill, just cruising, winding in and out alongside this mountain. All right, I think I spoke too soon on it being a smooth ride out. There's a lot of like step downs and lips that you gotta like kind of roll off of and stuff, and I've dropped my rear bumper onto that lip about 2 different times coming down. Like my back tires come off and just drop the rear bumper straight onto it. But I kind of expected that. I knew the rear end of my truck is still sitting a little too low. I need to get new leaves with a little more arch, a little stiffer to bring the rear end up because it's just too low. I keep hitting it on stuff, especially in the desert. So, man, these guys are really trying me. But yeah, definitely, I thought it was just gonna get easier the further we went down, but it's getting a little more technical the further we're going down. And I can't even see this, dude, Jesus. I can't even see where I'm going right now. I just have to trust. Oh! Hey, if you guys want a free washer, Pilot Rock Trail, $100 OBO. I know what I got. No low ballers. All right, we almost made a wrong turn, so we had to back up, and now Dime's in the front of the pack, which is a terrible idea, because I'm about to drive like an idiot. Let's go, boys. Hit the whoop section. Brap, 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 brap. Oh, dude, they actually do have like some whoop sections out here. Brap, 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 brap. Oh! Oh, dude, I don't know why they let me go in the front of the pack. Oh, whoa, whoa, my spare tire. My spare tire is standing straight up. All right, so coming down that trail, like I said, toward the end got a little more technical than I thought it was going to. It was like super smooth when we left that photo spot and started coming down. I was like, oh, it's light work. And then we started coming to those drop-offs. But like I said, as we were coming down the drop-offs, I'd feel my truck land on the rear bumper. And I think he might have had a similar problem because he kind of mangled his rear bumper. Just the corner though, it's okay. It's still fine.
It's all fine.
It's not fine.
You know what that means? It's really time for a rear bumper now. Get that Primo look going.
All right, you have any other carnage on here that you know of?
Nope.
Everything else held fine?
Yeah, everything else went good.
I'm just genuinely like impressed with the amount of stuff you were able to clear with your clearance. Because like I said, I think you're sitting a bit lower than me. Like,
yeah, I sit pretty low, but
you don't have trail clearance. You got desert clearance.
Yeah,
so
I got that down travel for sure.
So this, so we'll just like total it up and see who wins today for the most carnage. You have 1 point.
1 point, that's it.
1 point, that's it. Okay, well, let's move on to my truck now. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out if my alignment got knocked out or not. If it did, I'm gonna be very, very upset. Right now, the steering wheel's straight, maybe a little bit toe on the driver's side, but I don't know. I'm on an angle, I'm flexing a little bit, so it might just be because of that. We'll have to see when I get on flat ground. Definitely 2, if not all 4 of the wheels got rashed all the way around just from going alongside the mountains when I was sitting sideways. But like I said, I did drop off and land on my bumper on some of those. That dent's been there. That's not the problem. Is that it pushed the whole thing up on this side.
Oh, now I see it.
Look
now
at it.
I see it.
Coming all the way up and touching this. You try to open the tailgate, you hear it rubbing against the plastic.
Oh,
like it's notchy. It's notchy. That's kind of how I found out that this was pressed up. I didn't even notice.
oh yeah.
Because look at this is how much room you're supposed to have. About a finger's width between the bumper and the tail light. On this side, I got no clearance at all. So far, I think that's the only damage. I mean, there's obviously the typical just busted fender flares because the tires go up and hit. You can see that they're kind of rubbing. I guess I'll count that as like half a point. I don't know. But yeah, all tires got rashed. So I'm gonna give myself a 2, maybe 2.5. We'll just round it up to 3. Wheels I'm counting as 1, rear bumper I'm counting as 1, and then the broken clips / possible messed up alignment will be the round up to 3. And there's some noises coming from in the engine bay that I don't even want to try to figure out right now. I'm just gonna hope they go away on their own. And we got a lot of striping down the side. So yeah, we'll call it a solid 3. I'm already winning by 2 points here. All right, what damage are we looking at for your vehicle? You got the rock in the tire.
Rock in the tire. Pinstriping, obviously.
Pinstriping.
No real like bumper damage though. Looks alright.
So I'd say we'll give you a total of 2. We were adding up who had the most damaged parts,
Sick.
and they were gonna win at the end of the day.
Great.
And unfortunately, I think I win. So guys, Dime's the winner. I'm not sure if I'm happy or sad about that. It's kind of fucked. But yeah, that's the damage report as far as what we could tell from right here, right now. It could be worse once we get home and clean everything up and find more stuff. Fingers crossed that it's only what we found here today. So an overall review on this Pilot Rock Trail. Granted, I know we didn't finish the whole thing. We kind of cut out at the halfway point or third of the way. I'm not sure exactly what it was mile-wise. Coming into it, the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe the first mile, mile and a half, super smooth, normal fire road. You know, you're just cruising along, some rocks to go through, maybe a little bit of flexing going on. Then once you hit that middle point, that's where all the crazy shit started to happen, right? Once you get in that middle section, you're dealing with like deep ruts that you have to straddle or have four-wheel drive to just crawl in and out of, have the flex for it.
Yeah.
You're coming down steep hills, going up steep inclines with ruts running straight down the middle.
And those ruts were like 3 to 4 feet deep sometimes. It was insane. I've never seen it like that here.
But then once we got through that weird decline where he had the rock problem, from there it cleared up again. It was fine.
It was
fire
pretty
roads.
chill.
And then we took the trail down, fine, and then technical. Nothing you couldn't do.
Yeah.
I think you just have to have the clearance for it, as you could see with our rear bumpers. We were a little too low for that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you took a different angle, but...
Maybe, but you know, it's all part of the game.
All in all, yeah, it's two-wheel drive certified. I mean, we're all two-wheel drive. We all did it. It took, I mean, yeah, I had to get pulled out, but I was pulled out by another two-wheel drive. So I think it still certifies it as two-wheel drive. You just have to have a good amount of clearance, definitely a good amount of droop.
Yep.
Like, you have to droop out. I think without the relocation kit I had, I would have been in some trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Because there were still some points where my tire was still coming off the ground and I had no traction because I don't have the lockers, but...
You at least have a locker in the rear that'll help, but also the experience, 100%.
Yeah. Experience, spotters, and definitely an exit strategy such as traction boards and a tow.
Yeah.
But all in all, I feel I want to get his input on this trail. I don't know how I feel about inviting more people out to these trails because I'm going to feel bad if people are getting stuck and breaking stuff.
I think you got to do your research first, 100% though.
This is the research. I'm doing in-person research.
Well, yeah.
I'm doing the research for them so they don't have to. We're going to need your input on the trail all together, beginning to end.
Yeah.
Thoughts, opinions.
Pilot Rock's cool. Pretty area for sure. Definitely the most I'd push my 4Runner with just two-wheel drive, but good to get out and just like know what it's capable of doing. And you know, you can definitely get places with a two-wheel drive vehicle, and yeah, I mean, you just gotta air down, pick the right lines, and be smart. But we had fun today. It was a good day overall.
Started to get to the point where I felt kind of bad making you push your vehicle through certain sections.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to know what it's capable of, and I mean, shit, made it out, so.
Yeah, got out. I think you probably took the least amount of damage, you know, just the rock in there. All of us got the pinstriping down. Him and I got the busted bumpers.
I mean, I did have that one section where I almost like kind of flipped.
I didn't want to say anything.
I would get some door damage, but I did.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything in the moment, but I think you're gonna enjoy seeing that clip.
The footage, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck was I doing?
Because you went, boop, came straight up, and I was like, oh my god. I think if anything, your front half would have caught you on that wall. I don't think you would have gone completely over.
It felt crazy. It felt crazy.
It looked kind of
scary.
So
I think ultimately, you know, I like the desert, and I'm trying to build this for the desert. But trails are cool to get out and just explore, and I think you can. There's a lot of like capability with the stock two-wheel drive. Like if this had even a locker, like it would have been better even. So yeah, pretty good day overall.
Two-wheel drive, guys, get it done, dude.
Yeah, we're out here.
Who needs four-wheel drive?
Who needs four-wheel drive? I mean,
in a way, I'm paying more for four-wheel drive.
Hey, no way.
Alrighty guys, well that is the Pilot Rock episode of this trail series. Like I said, we're having a new trail and a new host for each episode. The next host and the next trail we're doing, we are going to be heading over to Cleghorn with Jesse Rizzo. I'm not sure, I'm so sorry for butchering that, man, but he has a YouTube channel himself. He has a 3rd gen trail build, so he's actually going to be equipped to do it. We're going to head out with him. We're going to have a great day at Cleghorn, and we're going to do a whole nother episode, fill you guys in on what the trail's like, if you're able to do it, if you're a two-wheel drive, and maybe invite some other followers out too. Just have a good fun day. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for these other episodes we have coming out, and make sure you stay tuned because desert season is just around the corner.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a